Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cobras and the Thunder. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Brett Sanders will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Ready now, Mark Lacey. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Mark Lacey.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully
he takes the turn and heads for second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now, Sean Mckee, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sanders has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Now at the plate, Greg English. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Throw over to the bag. Dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Back in safely. 2-0 count. Pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. bag, just keeping him close. Now the 2-1. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here. 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Josh Lee gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2, and oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Now to the plate, Saul Worthing, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Cannon aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approach.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Standing in, Richard Wise, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wise is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bolito arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In now, King Giles, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Windup and the 1-0 pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bolito will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
That is 7. The left fielder, Buford.
Now batting, Buford Slugger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You gotta be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Bolito. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bolito, 28 years old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
0-2 And look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping into the box, Mike Hayes is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slugger ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Standing in now, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wise is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box now, Kevin Landry. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now. Landry, originally from Mississippi. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agent.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Now a bunt attempt here. Law is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Stepping in, Mark Lacey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
At the ball.
In there, 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Law has got it, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Adrian Esparza.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Giles is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Randall Maddox.
Stepping into the box, Randall Mad Dog. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Brett Sanders. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cannon stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 2-0 on the way. Bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to right. Giles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now in the box, Mckee is coming off a month in which he earned Nationally Player of the Month recognition.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Striding into the box, Greg English, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Stepping up now, Paul Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So striding in, Saul Worthing. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bo Law is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Okay.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one. pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping in now, Mckee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Smoked on the ground up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Adrian Esparza, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Batter number 9. Adrian Esparza.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Esparza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now back, right fielder, Randall Mad Dog.
Digging in, Randall Mad Dog, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 2-0 ball game. leading off the inning, Richard Wise, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. We've attacked going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, King Giles, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. He hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Career homer number 149. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
At the plate, Buford slugger.
Buford.
This is popped up. Law is under it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 8, Kevin Landry.
Striding in, Kevin Landry. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Thunder on top 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Randall Mad Dog.
Randall Mad Dog.
He's set and the pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Taylor is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Sanders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 once more. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Glenn Suarez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Suarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Digging in once again, Mark Lacey. Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Sean Mckee. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Three and 0 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's fouled away. Try it again, 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start